Now, you all have known me for a while, and for a long time now you've been hearing me talk about being perfect. Well, I want you to understand something. To me, being perfect is not about that scoreboard out there. It's not about winning. It's about you and your relationship to yourself and your family and your friends. Being perfect is about being able to look your friends in the eye and know that you didn't let them down because you told them the truth. And that truth is that you did everything that you could. There wasn't one more thing that you could have done. Can you live in that moment as best you can with clear eyes and love in your heart? With joy in your heart. If you can do that, gentlemen, then you're perfect.
You might come from privilege. You might have a father that can give you everything your little heart desires, but you will not outwork me. Why? Because I realize that the bigger the dream, and I need you to see who I have up there. Notice when I said beast mode now, I'm not talking about the lion. When I talk about beast mode now, I'm talking about the ant that's very small, but that can probably live 100 times his weight. I'm saying that some of you in this room, you might not be a lion yet. Some of you in this room, you might be an ant. You might have small beginnings. You might not have a lot of money. You might not have a lot of resources, but there's no excuse. You said, E.T., I'm not that lion. You might be the ant, and the ant has very little, but he's determined. He's strong. He has a dream and a goal, and he'll do whatever it takes. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're gonna have to get up. The longer you're gonna have to stay up. The bigger your dream is, the more effort you're gonna have to put in. And for those of you who raise your hand and put up 70%, you'll never see it. You'll never see it. For those of you who are 70% beast mode, 30% gazelle. That's just enough for that other person to outdo you.
Why do we force? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up. You still haven't given up on me. Never.
Messages, we all started from nowhere. I mean, we all had bullshit jobs. We all felt like losers. But through time and effort, you build a stronger human. You build a stronger body. You build a stronger mind. You build accomplishments and will and momentum. And then you look back and you go, hey man, I'm not washing tables anymore. You know, I'm not washing dishes. I'm not cutting lawns. I'm not digging ditches.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a different person now. But I used to be.
My first year, my first day, I sold $7 the first day. The second day, I didn't sell anything. The third day, I sold $23, and it took me 8 months to have a day of $200. So you can imagine what that felt like as an entrepreneur. It felt like failure, all right? I wasn't getting paid. All my friends were laughing at me. All my family was telling me to get serious, get realistic, get a real job, grow the fuck up. And I'm in here every day at my little vitamin shop trying to do the best that I can to make something happen. I'm going out door to door. I'm going up and down the streets. Back then, we didn't have social media, so you had to do things like go door to door. And I'm thankful for that opportunity because it taught me some pretty valuable skills. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, we're all out here trying as hard as we can, and we face a literal tsunami of negative conversation, negative talk, and negative criticisms. And it doesn't always stay that way, all right? As you grow up, as you get bigger, as you become more successful, and as it becomes evident that you're actually going to create something, the conversation is going to change. But by the time that it changes, you are going to not give a shit what these people had to say about it, all right? So if this is you and you're struggling and you're fighting and you're in the fight, understand that facing this issue of non-believers, of critiques and criticisms and negativity is part of the process. And a big reason why people can't build businesses, a big reason why they can't follow through to create success for themselves is because they don't have the capacity to push through this initial phase. And this initial phase is justified. All right, a lot of us blame these people. They blame them for not believing in them or, doubting them. But if we're really honest with ourselves, what have we given these people as evidence to show that we are actually capable of completing the task at hand? We haven't given them anything yet, so they can't believe in it. And since you're the only one that can see the vision and you're the only one that can believe in the vision, how can you blame them? Because they can't crack open your head and look inside and say, oh, there it is. They can't crack open your heart and look inside and say, oh, he has what it takes. They're gonna doubt. They're not gonna believe. Because here's the thing. Stepping outside the framework of normalcy is always going to be questioned because most people live inside that framework their entire lives. And as you step outside and as you venture more and more and more down the own path that you know that you're supposed to go down, you're going to face more and more criticism. And there's two kinds of people. There's the people that win and there's the people that lose. And the people that win have something in common when it comes to this level of criticism. They very simply understand this. Every single bit of criticism, every single bit of negativity, every single bit of doubt, every single negative comment, every single person that says, I can't do this, you fucking won't do this, or this could never happen, those go into a bank on your shoulder. And it becomes this giant chip. And every time you're tired, every time you're frustrated, every time you want to fucking quit, you remember what these people say. And winners understand that this is some of the most valuable fuel that you could ever have. Now, the other kind of people, the people who lose, those people will listen to these people who are bound by the restrictions and the rails of normalcy for their entire existence. And they will listen to the criticism, they will listen to the doubt, they will listen to the hate, and eventually they will give in to that and they will accept their reality to be one of normalcy. They will step back inside the rails of normalcy so that they can gain the acceptance of all their normal friends and family. AKA, they're going to give up on their whole entire life, their whole entire dreams, their entire future, because they couldn't get past the doubt that the people who are confined to this prison of normalcy for their entire lives put on them. So those are your choices, because anything that you do great, anything that you do outside the realm of normalcy is going to be criticized, and how you respond to that criticism is ultimately going to be what pushes you down the path or forces you back within the confines of a normal life.